Alrighty, welcome to a 3-on-3 battle. It's my favorite day. It's Friday. Well, I guess you're probably watching this on Sunday. And it's Tolarian Academy Day, baby. I'm first picking this Tolarian Academy, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Sam Rolfe is passing to me, which is the worst of the three, because we're battling against Sam Rolfe, Tank, and Anton, and Sam Rolfe loves drafting Academy-style decks. Here, though, what's the results? Well, I take Academy. Anton might take Solitude to try to cut Mac. Mac will take Pest Infestation or Remand or Chaos Defiler, and then Tank. So, Academy, Chaos Defiler, Solitude, Remand, Pest Infestation are all going to go, and then maybe someone takes Mother of Runes or maybe Natural Order or Bone Crusher. I'm not getting anything too exciting back here, but I'm still taking Tolarian Academy. And then probably following it up with a Mana Leak here, because this is a good pack for me. There's a Call, Legion Extruder, Coalition Relic, Lion's Eye Diamond, Night Scythe, and I think it would be difficult. Yeah, some of those cards are going to come back. Basically, passing Anton a Flicker Wisp. Anton could have taken Chaos Defiler or potentially Remand or Pest. He could have taken any of those cards. One reason Anton might have taken Solitude is Mac drafts white a lot of these drafts, and taking the Solitude there could try to cut him. But if Mac didn't start white, he might be able to avoid that too. In any case, I will take Mana Leak. I guess I assume Anton takes Flicker Wisp, but obviously if he took Solitude, if he took Chaos Defiler, maybe he takes Black Cleave Cliffs. That's such a weak pick, though. Aragorn might also get picked at some point here. And now there's a Brain Freeze. There's also Fire Ice. That's a new addition. I like that one. I might just take Bank Buster, though. I mean, Thassa's Oracle and Brain Freeze are both pretty strong combo cards. I could also just take Thassa's Oracle. Yeah, I kind of like that. Sam's not going to pass me a Demonic Consultation, but Anton it might. And if I do that, Watery Grave gets taken, Triumph gets taken, Brain Freeze gets taken, Paradise Druid, Fire Ice, maybe I get Bank Buster back anyway. I think Oracle is just a really good kind of gamble here. Okay, I haven't gotten past any artifacts yet, but that's all right. We got time for those. I'll take Stern Scolding. I think Stern Scolding's awesome. Very strong blue card. Passing Intrepid Adversary, Pilgrim, Abrade, Chariot, K-Command, so a bunch of Jund-style cards. All right, and here there's Coveted Jewel, Trinket Mage, Shadow Spear. I'm going to take one of those three. A lot of like Sultai cards over there. I think Coveted Jewel or Trinket Mage, and probably try to wheel Shadow Spear. I think Trinket Mage is probably the pick here. I'm going to end up with cards to Trinket Mage for, I would assume. And I don't think Coveted Jewel is going to wheel. This pack isn't that strong. There's a lot of very narrow cards in it. But I think I'm still taking that. Oh, I'll take Manifold Key. I can go get it with Trinket Mage. There's no Time Vault in the cube, but I don't really need Baleful Strix. I don't like taking a second color if I can avoid it. And Manifold Key, if I pick up any of the big mana artifacts to untap with, can be very good. So I could have taken Baleful Strix and tried to wheel the key, but I really do want this Academy to work. Like, the card is really strong if you can enable it, so do need to start taking some cheap artifacts here. Passing Sunfall, some duels, Nissa, Baleful Strix, Looting Manamorphose. Like, I mean, it's not even a 0%er that Baleful Strix comes back, though I don't think it will. It usually does get taken. All right, so Mother of Runes came back, so did Bone Crusher, Kinnan, Lingering Souls, the Natural Order. So I guess what got taken? The Solitude, Chaos Defiler, Remand, Pest Infestation for sure, and I don't remember what the last card was. I'm not that interested in playing most of these cards. I might just take Triplicate Titan in case I get Tinker. I don't mind passing the Mother Runes here. I hope Anton didn't take Solitude. I just don't think hating Mother Runes is good. And same with Bone Crusher. Kinnan's okay if I get Basalt Monolith, but I like just taking... When I'm drafting Academy, which I still think I am here, this is a 6-player draft. I saw what the packs look like. I'll get an artifact or two back. Night Scythe and Coalition Relic. I'm going to take Night Scythe, though. Night Scythe giving you 2 artifacts is really nice. Basically, I don't want to take non-blue cards if I can avoid it. And here, Gemstone Caverns, Aragorn, Elves, Drowned Lock, pretty likely to get taken, which means Coalition Relic and a Call are pretty much live to come back, though I think I will take the Scythe. I just find Night Scythe to be a pretty effective card. Puts a lot of stats into play and multiple artifacts. It's the kind of thing you want. Plus, I think it's one of the cards that's best in other people's decks. So I should take that and leave a Call Pakal and Coalition Relic, which I want more than most of the table does. So I think that's a good plan here. I think there's an Engineered Explosives I can get back at some point here. The Bankbuster did get taken, but I think that's all right. I think taking Thassa's Oracle over Bankbuster made sense. By over Bankbuster, I mean over one of the other cards. But I'm going to take the Bankbuster now. I'm happy I took, I guess, where did I take over that? I don't remember now. But we're happy with Bankbuster here. And I'm getting my picks confused. This next pack had the explosives. The LED didn't wheel. That's not a surprise. There's Brain Freeze and LED. I hope they didn't end up in the opposing team's hands, but take explosives. The Shadow Spear came back. I'm into that. All right. See, now we're academying. Like we've got our Stern Scolding and our Mana Leak over here, and that's fine, but we've got all these artifacts here. Okay, so I'll just hate the Sunfall then. I think that's just the best card by a lot. It's not even a 0% that I would play it. If Anton is indeed playing white, I don't want to pass him that. All these other cards are so much weaker. And we're waiting to see if we get back Coalition Relic or a Call Pakal. Oh, Kinnan and Wall of Omens came back. I could take Wall of Omens because I have this Sunfall. I could also take Kinnan. This looks like a start to a potentially good Kinnan deck. Okay, Coalition Relic and Aragorn came back, but I'll still take Coalition Relic. Mishra's Workshop would be such a good pickup here. If I can get there. All right, I like keeping the blue cards over there and looking at my artifact curve. And Yavimaya, not a 0. It makes it so Academy taps for mana even with no artifacts in play. Okay, I've opened Academy. That's step 1. Step 2 is getting my nice little Mana Crypt or Soul Ring, just one of those cards that really makes Academy pop off. That would be ideal. All right, pack 2 time, and what do we got? Mana Crypt. Boom. Passing a Fable to Sam, and he probably is going to take it because it seemed like he didn't pass any red cards. Slamming Mana Crypt, he takes Fable. BK probably takes Birds or Stoneforge. He loves that card too. And then I don't know at what tank's too far for me to really have a great sense of it, but I think Grief, basically I think Fable, Grief, Birds, Stoneforge are like locks to get taken, and probably Blood Crypt. Someone's always playing that, which means Haywire Mite could come back, or Breeding Pool, or Kite Sail, but I am thrilled to be slamming a Mana Crypt here. And now that Trinket Mage pops off, Night Scythe, all my 3s look so much better. All right, let's get some Kappa Cannoneer Mishra's Workshop action in here. What do we got? Chromehost Seed Shark, Lutri, which looks pretty bad here. Thoughtseize. So the card for me is certainly Chromehost Seed Shark. The question is, do I need to take it here or can I try to get it back? Well, what would I take otherwise? I don't think hate drafting a Thoughtseize makes that much sense. Sam could also easily be playing black and he takes Grief then Thoughtseize here, but I don't think I want to do that. And then I could take Subtlety, but I don't even have like tons of blue cards. I think I'm just going to take the Seed Shark. It's just what I want for my deck, and it's not worth the risk of taking something else. I don't think Lutri's that good here. All right, I'll take Chromehost Seed Shark, and a pretty decent chance, like I'm going to have access to Talisman or Pirate Spellbomb out of this pack. I think Lutri, Scarlet, Thoughtseize are going to go. Maybe Subtlety, maybe Unholy Heat, but yeah, I'll just take the Seed Shark here. Still looking for that Mishra's Workshop, I'm afraid. But I just think, like, yes, I could take Subtlety and try to wheel the Seed Shark, but I think I'd rather just take the Seed Shark, and then if Subtlety wheels, great. If not, I'll get Seed Shark and Talisman out of this pack, and that would also be fine. The only thing is, if I was confident enough Sam was playing black, I could take Thoughtseize. Third pick, Mox. Okay, so Mac, how this mostly occurred is Mac opened 2 Moxes and took a card for his deck out of it, which probably means he's not playing black because Shieldred is a comparable card. The reason to do that, and I've talked about this before, let's say Mac opened this pack with Mox Ruby, Mox Jet, and Animate Dead, and he was playing black. If he takes a Mox, then Anton takes a Mox, and I get a third pick Animate Dead, I might not be able to use it. But if he takes Animate Dead, which is very, very good in his deck, Anton takes a Mox, I take a Mox. We end up with 2 of the 3 great cards in decks, whereas the other way around it doesn't. Either way, I'm going to be happy enough to take a Ruby here, passing Sam a Shieldred, I guess. There's also Shelldock. I'll probably get Mindstone back here. Like I assume Shelldock and Lorien Revealed both get picked, along with Shieldred, Glorybringer, Council's Judgment, but it's possible a green card gets picked or something. In any case, Mox is really absurd in my Academy deck, so I'm happy enough for that. I don't think I'm supposed to slam Sword of the Meek. Am I supposed to take Nettle Cyst here? I could also take Life Death as a hate pick that I could maybe even play, but probably wouldn't. I don't really want to take a Nettle Cyst here because I just don't think it's strong enough. And I think the problem is there's Emrakul and Life Death, and I don't know which one is better in Sam's deck. I'm trying to think. The cards he passed me, I feel like he didn't pass a lot of black cards. And I passed Thoughtseize and Grief that direction, and Fable. I think I just take Life Death here. Emrakul, Underground Sea both get taken. Malcolm. Look, I would love Nettle Cyst, but I kind of feel like I'm supposed to take that. Oh, now there's a Reanimate? Yeah, and there's also a Dark Ritual and a Corpse Dance. Ugh, okay. I mean, I could just go back and just take Karn because that's the card for my deck. I could also take Reanimate and try to play it, but it's not even very good in my deck. I don't really have a whole lot of ways to make it work. It's a lot better than Dark Ritual and Corpse Dance, but if Sam took Emrakul, he might want to take Corpse Dance here. I mean, I think the Karn or Batterskull will come back, whatever. I'll just take Reanimate. I think it's just too strong to pass. It's a lot stronger than these other cards. So I don't love that, but what am I going to do? Here, I'll probably just take Miscalc or Jace. I guess with Mana Crypt and Mox, I should take Jace. Jace is the kind of card that accelerating into is very strong. And finally, there's no busted black card to take. I hope BK is not playing black. If so, I did some hate drafting. But it felt like I didn't get a lot of black in pack 1, so I think that's where we're at. All right, no Kappa Cannoneer, no Workshop, none of that stuff. Kappa Cannoneer special with Shadow Spears, nice. Yeah, so Haywire Might and Breeding Pool came back. I could also take Zagoth Triome because maybe I want to put Reanimate in my deck. I just don't really want to. And also, if I get Demonic Consultation, the Zagoth Triumph is kind of nice. Whereas taking Breeding Pool is certainly better if I end up straight blue-green because Untapped Land is better. I'll take the Zagoth Triumph. It's pretty close, but I think that's what I want to do. And then Blood Crypt and Breeding Pool and Shield Drizzy probably get taken. I think there's a decent chance Haywire Might comes back. I assume there's Eureka, Courser, and Haywire Might are going to be my last 3. So Subtlety came back, so did Talisman, so did Pirate Spellbomb. I think I am now on Subtlety here. Even if you discount the Thassa's Oracle, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue cards, and it's eminently castable. And I'll probably get one of the 2 artifacts back. I just think Subtlety is a really strong card, and I picked up Jace here. Subtlety, playing Jace and Subtletying their follow-up is nice. All right, Mindstone, certainly. I do like Golos, and I'm not going to get it back, but I'd rather have I don't have the 2 mana rocks, and I think those are more important with these good 4s and 3s. Well, I guess the 2 mana rocks don't help with the 3s that much, but I just want lower curve artifacts than Golos. So this pack was still amazing for me. I got a Mana Crypt and a Mox, and we're going into pack 3. It's funny, going into pack 2, you don't really think you're going to end up on a 2-power deck because you're just not that likely to, and you've already gone through a pack. And then I got both this pack, which is really going to go nicely with the power I get next pack. All right, Nettle Cyst came back either way, so didn't cost myself by taking Life Death there. Because I guess I cost myself wheeling a Sword of the Meek, but I'm not that worried about that since in a 6-player draft, it's just not that likely. Mox Ruby not looking like the best Mox, I would have preferred a Mox Sapphire, Emerald, or Jet. And then Dark Ritual came back. Look, I like Batterskull. Dark Ritual's a busted card. I don't know. All right. I don't know what's going on with black in this draft, but if I've wasted some picks, that's fine. If maybe I hated from BK, I guess that's fine, though. I think that's not quite as likely. Corpse Dance got taken. And then I guess I'll take Undercity Sewers here. I don't care too much about passing those other cards. All right. Unfortunately, Haywire Might didn't come back, but I will take Unruly Krasis. I think that's the most likely to get played there. Oh, and a Blue-Green Talisman did come back? Amazing. Okay. Well, this was a fantastic pack for me. Let's go to pack 3, see if we can keep the hits going. Can we? There's Orcish Bowmasters. I consider that a pretty good hit. No draw 7s, but now that I have Bowmasters, the Reanimate and Life Death might get a little bit more intriguing. Probably wheel a Mystic Forge here, since I think Fast Bond, Itali, and Arid Mesa are going to go, plus some number of white cards. But yeah, we'll just take the Bowmasters here. Not really any other options. Now, Sam's passing Entomb. I don't like that. Though, I could just take the Entomb. I have Reanimate and Life Death. I mean, what else am I going to take? I could take a Caracas too, but it's kind of interesting. Yeah, I mean, I have a Triplicate Titan. I guess this seems fine. We'll maybe have a little Reanimate sub-theme. I don't know. I do love balance in these kinds of decks, but if I take Sensei's Top, I can wheel Mystic Forge most likely. And Sakarian Infiltrator might also come back here. There's also Snuff Out, but I think I'll just take Sensei's Top. I also have Trinket Mage to go get with it. If I get one more Reanimator target, I could just splash Reanimator in Academy. I've got 2 blue-black lands already, too. So I actually kind of have the mana for it. Still looking for Basalt Monolith if I can find that as well. I wouldn't mind. Workshop remains goated in this kind of deck. Kappa Cannoneer would also be a pretty nice pickup if I can swing that. Wouldn't mind an Urza Saga either with these mana crypts and whatnot. Oh, Ruby's actually kind of nice with explosives. No, that actually is kind of an upside that might come up here and there. Weird little amount of Reanimator cards. Here we have Counterspell and Exhume and Chrome Mox. I think this looks like Counterspell, though. I have a lot of fast mana. And then maybe I'll get one of these things back. I mean, almost assuredly, because there's Tidebinder, Spellbinder, Burst Lightning. There's a lot of cards to get taken. I don't know if I'm playing those black cards, but I don't think... I could have hated Caracas, I guess. Or just taken... Well, hated as in taken to put in my deck. But I think, like, having Entomb and 2 Reanimates, there are configurations of packs that could lead me to wanting to play those, especially since I do have some decent amount of ways to draw cards here. If I get like one more good Reanimator payoff, I could definitely see running all those cards. All right, and here, oh, there's Forensic Gadgeteer, which even though I don't have the Monolith, I have enough artifacts that I think Gadgeteer is going to be pretty good. And I'll pass up on a Tundra is fine. A Harvester of Misery is fine, yeah. Let's pick 5. All right, we could get a 6-pick Basalt Monolith. That could happen. All right, well, we did not get a 6-pick Basalt Monolith, and this pack has no artifacts. Ugh. I mean, there's Tough Cookie and Sandstorm Salvager. I have a Talisman. I could take like Tough Cookie and try to wheel Salvager here. That wouldn't be completely crazy. I've got a Talisman and a Coalition Relic. There's also just hating Teferi Time Raveler because it's the best card. If I do that, I'll get back Tough Cookie or Salvager. The question is, do I want to try to get both? I mean, I think Tough Cookie would be pretty good in this deck. Yeah, I think I actually will take that. And then Mystic Forge did come back. I will take that. I think with having top in my deck, just having a Mystic Forge, I think is a good combination. And then here, this pack is still kind of empty. I could take the Simian Simulacrum. It doesn't sound crazy to me. I don't think I want Elvish Spirit Guide in this deck. I could also just hate Cathar Commando. Yeah, that's probably better. And then now there's a Sakarian Infiltrator that looks pretty nice. There's also Spara's Headquarters, which would be a nice blue-green land, but I think Sakarian Infiltrator, I don't know if I'm even going to splash the green or not. And the Infiltrator looks good. And then now there's still an Elite Spellbinder here, but if I take Battle Ball, I could maybe play the Reanimate stuff. And Battle Ball is pretty castable. The other option is to just hate the Elite Spellbinder or take a Tidebinder. I think this looks, Battle Ball looks fine. Okay, now, oh, I guess I could take Underground Mortuary if I want to play both green and black. Yeah, all right, I could see doing that. All right, I'm kind of, I do want to talk to my team about kind of what went on this draft. And I think I'm not getting any more artifacts, right? 3, 6, oh, Mere Battlesphere is also really nice with Shadow Spear for what it's worth. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, not counting the 2 big ones. 12, 13, 14, 15. plus Chrome Host, Sea Shark, and Gadgeteer making artifacts. All right. And if I get enough green, I mean, the Tough Cookie will be really good in this deck, which I think I could. Oh, the Salvager didn't wheel. Huh. I don't think I'm going to play Ornery Tumblewag, so I guess I'll just hate an Inspiring Vantage. Yavimaya. I don't think Kinnon's good, but I could also potentially run Unruly Krasis if I want. There's also just the black cards. I don't know. We'll have to see. The Thassa's Oracle pick didn't work out, but that's all right. And I guess I'll hate the Werefox Bodyguard. I don't think I'm playing Lazav. Even if I play black, Lazav is not the kind of card I want. Oh, and Simian Simulacrum, I think there's a decent chance I want to play. Maybe I just cut the Tough Cookie then. Because I didn't get the Salvager back. That'd be my only green card. And then I still need to cut a couple cards here. And I would like them to be generally not artifacts. Maybe I don't play Triplicate Titan. And I just... If I play the Reanimate Entomb stuff, I would play Triplicate Titan. But without it, I don't think I want to. Is Manifold Key good? It untaps Mana Crypt. And that's about it. Yeah, that might not be quite good enough, but I'm loath to cut a 1-mana artifact. So let's get to deck building and see what the squad thinks. All right, so I'm not going to start the Life, Death, Entomb, Reanimate stuff. I kind of wish I just took Caracas over Entomb now, though then someone else would have had to hate it. So, because I think Sam, who was passing to me in packs 1 and 3, he passed me the Entomb, probably open power, but did end up taking Shieldred and I think Corpse Dance and Emrakul. So he is playing that. I'm pretty glad I hated the Reanimate and the Life Death and the Dark Ritual on the wheel. In any case, I'm going to play a Tough Cookie as my only green card with Zagoth, Underground Mortuary, Yavimaya, and then Blue-Green Talisman plus Coalition Relic kind of enabling that. Bowmaster is my only black card thanks to, again, Zagoth, the Undercity Sewers, and Mortuary. And then... cutting a Simian Simulacrum and Triplicate Titan, and we're playing all the rest of my artifacts. I think this deck's pretty good. It's got Mana Crypt, it's got Mox Ruby. Not the best Manifold Key deck in the world, but any 1-mana artifact seems pretty good. And it's got a lot of really good 3s, which make this Mana Crypt just incredibly good. I think Battle Ball is also castable, and I wanted one real big threat. So, time to look at my teammates' decks and then battle. Mac has a nice Lurrus deck. So, Anton did take the Solitude and got a bunch of white cards, so his deck's got to be pretty good, but Mac's deck looks really good. Lurrus Companion with Swords, Path, Snuff Out, No More Lies, Remand, Drown the Lock, Edict, Force Negation, just tons of removal, Hymn to Turok, Duelist of the Mind, Caustic Bronco, Voidwalker, Sculler, Strix, and then incredible mana. 2 fetch lands, tons of duels, some triumphs, just like a perfect Lurrus deck. I love to see it. And then BK's got a nice one too. He's opened Time Walk. So he's got Time Walk, Miscalculation, Preordain, Eternal Witness for that Time Walk, a bunch of Green Ramp, Thoughtseize, Leovold, Grist, K-Command, Thief of Sanity, Broadside Bombardiers. He got that Chaos Defiler. Also really good mana. So I like our decks. Let's see if this works well. All right, I'm on the draw against Tank. I will keep this hand. It's not the best hand because it's a little slow, but Subtlety could help with that. And turn 2 Talisman, turn 3 Jace or Bankbuster Activate. Those seem pretty good to me, so if I can hopefully not have to use this Subtlety early, that would be ideal, because then I would like to play Jace and then Subtlety to protect it. But against Sacred Foundry, you never know. All right, Mortuary. Coalition Relic, no, that doesn't look like it's a very good card here. It just doesn't fit this curve at all, and I even have all my colors. Let's see. Island. Okay. Third Path Iconoclast. Let's see. Do I want to Subtlety that? I don't think so. I feel like Subtletying the Iconoclast doesn't really do that much. It's just such a cheap play. Bowmasters is what I want to draw. Oh, Seed Shark's not bad. Seed Shark also gives me a different blue card to pitch to Subtlety if I want to. Talisman leaves up the Jace play. Okay, Third Path coming in. And any plays? No plays. Interesting. Draw. Trinket Mage. Oh, we're getting Vendilion clicked. I could definitely Subtlety the Vendilion click. The question is, what would I do after? I think... So if I could Subtlety the Vendilion click pitching Jace... and then go Trinket Mage for Mana Crypt, play Mana Crypt, play Chrome Host Seed Shark. The only issue with that is he then replays the Vendilion Click and takes my Bank Buster, and I'm kind of out of gas. Could also let the V-Click resolve. What is he going to take? I don't really want him to take the Seed Shark because it stops all his stuff. But the V-Click in play makes the Jace kind of weak anyway. I think I will Subtlety pitching Jace here. I think that is a fine play. If I get Force Willed, I get Force Willed, I guess. That I wouldn't mind so much. I would much rather the Subtlety get Force Willed than my next play get Force Willed, if that's what Tank has. It has to be exactly Force, too, because Force Negation A doesn't work, and B, we have it on our team. Can't be Daze either. Could also be nothing, but we'll have to see. Okay, Subtlety that. And let's see if he puts the click on top or not. On the bottom. Okay. Land. Let's cast Trinket Mage. Okay. Mana Crypt. Play Mana Crypt. And play Chrome Host Seed Shark. Alright. If I get dazed now, so be it. All right, now I'm looking pretty good. I have a ton of mana. I'm pretty far ahead on board. Did have to give up 2 cards for that. But Bank Buster will refill me very nicely if I get a chance to do that. Kite Sail Larcenist on my Chrome Host Seed Shark. All right, that's fine. This Third Path Iconoclast hasn't done that much so far. has yet to trigger. And I'm glad he didn't make a token with the Iconoclast earlier, because getting to turn a token into a treasure can be kind of nice. Okay, Bowmaster's still just be an incredible draw at any point here. I don't have a lot of ways to deal with Larcenist. I have like Stern Scolding, Mana Leak, and Counterspell to counter it, of course. All right, just need to draw not lands. Well, for drawing a land, there are worse ones. Let's draw. Let's just play Swamp, I guess. All right. Need to stop drawing lands here. I mean, Academy means I can cast anything, but now I'm down to really just this Bank Buster. Okay, he's got a Mox. Sure. This is going to be... All right, it's not killing the Trinket Mage. I'm really taking 3.5 damage a turn if you count the Mana Crypt. All right, well, I'm getting to Bank Buster again. I was really worried he would kill the Bank Buster. All right, winning 2 flips in a row. That's nice. Night Scythe also not bad. Oh, and Counterspell. Do I care about playing Yavimaya? I guess I don't that much. I can give him access to green mana if he really wants. I'll play Night Scythe, which also will stop the Kite Sail Larcenist. I might have to counterspell a counterspell here. Time to hit some action. Some Battle Balls. Sicarian Infiltrator, Mystic Forge. Ever heard of them? Sicarian Infiltrator would just be obscene here. Tough Cookie would also be really good. The Yavimaya Tough Cookie combo, where I just like have infinite green, play the Academy, go Tough Cookie, play Academy, animate all my artifacts, attack, kill you. So, well, we got some plays here. Tank, as usual, living up to his name. He does like to spend his time thinking through the possibilities. All right, Mystic Confluence. Pay 2, draw a card. All right. Oh, Counterspell, Mystic Confluence here. I suppose I could have played Academy, and in the future I will into Mystic Confluence, but part of the reason I didn't want to play Academy is Wasteland or Strip Mine, and then the other thing is I would have counterspelled Mystic Confluence anyway, even if I was able to pay and he just cast it as a draw 3, that wouldn't have worked out. All right, so now Bank Buster's almost out, but I'm winning all the flips. All right. And actually, hold on. I should tap these, I think. In case I draw a Tough Cookie. Okay. Guess I'll just pass. Well, I've drawn a lot more cards than Tank, but I've also drawn a lot more land, so what is this end of turn? Stoic Sphinx, okay. Well, I've got this Night Scythe. If he answers it, I'm in a lot of trouble. if I can draw a spell here, then, I mean, there's some spells that win me the game basically on the spot. Like, but I also have a lot of like trinkety artifacts that wouldn't really do that much. Pyrite Spellbomb. Uh-oh. That kills my Night Scythe here. I don't like that. He draws a card? Okay. I mean, if he has another removal spell, that makes sense. But like, if not, that's a kind of crazy play to make. You're giving up attacking for 7? Well, I'm going to have to try to trade here. Oh, interesting. Sending with both. I mean, I kind of assume he's got removal, because otherwise why crack the spell bomb? Is he just not going to attack with either one? This is an odd set of plays to make. All right. I mean, I don't have infinite time here. I have a Mana Crypt in play. I'm going to start losing flips to that. And I've got a Sphinx and a Larcenist kind of breathing down my neck here. Okay, well, I'll crew the Night Scythe. The pilot will crew something other than the Bankbuster, funnily enough. And, oh, okay, so he does have, is Tishana's Tidebinder? I guess, a Braze. So he does have another removal spell, so yeah, why would you not attack with both? All right, well, there we go. All right, I take 7, I'm at 9. Now I really need to hit this turn or I'm dead. I did win the flip again. Oh, okay. Tough Cookie. Academy. Let's crew the Bankbuster. And it's time to go real deep here. That was a good draw. That was one of my better ones for sure. So what do I want to leave back? I don't even need to leave much back. I'm going to want to be able to sacrifice the food token. Though I guess I don't even really need that until my upkeep, depending on how I attack here. So let's see. Tap this for blue. Green. Let's Tough Cookie. Let's animate. Treasure token, I guess. Let's animate. I don't want the Seed Shark to die, so I guess I'd rather have that one be not animated. Animate the Talisman. Tapping a green using 2. Having a green. Animate the, I guess the food token. Or the Seed Shark token. Yeah, let's make the Seed Shark. And then I could animate. So right now he's at 20. I can leave Trinket Mage back, attack with all those for 16, and then still have mana back to make some blockers. I think that's probably good. Okay, so if Tank doesn't have anything, I think over 2 turns I might be able to kind of get this going. It'll also depend on my Mana Crypt flip, of course. Gonna have to sack the food token. I could do it end of turn. I could do it. Well, I have the mana up to make more blockers if I need to. I have 3 blockers. Yeah, he's gonna have to make some blocks here, I assume. If not now, next turn. I mean, if Tank gets to play multiple spells, then I could be in a lot of trouble. But I was already in a lot of trouble, and the Tough Cookie was actually a pretty good draw. Because I have 1 turn of grace thanks to this food token. But after that, let's say he doesn't draw anything here. He hits me to 2. Well, he's got something, so don't like that. I can't sack this yet because it's a tap ability. Maybe this is something weak, not a spell. Oh, Dig Through Time. I mean, on the other one hand, I'd rather him tap 5 mana for Dig Through Time than really any other 5 mana card in the cube. But on the other, obviously, he gets to look at a lot of cards here. Shadow Spear probably gets me out of this, or at least goes pretty close. Certainly don't want Counterspell. Jace is gone. Battle Sphere doesn't do much. Okay, he has my Urza Saga. And currently, if he has 2 blockers left, I don't think I have enough to kill him. Maybe I should have sent in a Necron. I don't know. The problem was if Tank takes it all, goes to 4, and then attacks back, that could have been a danger as well. Let's see. I assume he's going to play at least 1 spell. So let's see. If he has 3 blockers back, assuming he attacks with those 2, he blocks those 3, and then this gets sacrificed, and then I attack for 8, 10, 14. Yeah, not quite enough. Spear, let's see, I get hit for 7 down to 2, go up to 5, losing my flip down to 2. So if I draw Shadow Spear, I can gain 5 life, but I have to win multiple flips, which I already have. I'm 3-0 in flips. If I draw, let me take a look. What do I have left to draw? That Explosives could do something. I have a bunch of mana. I don't think at this point Bowmasters does a whole lot. Sicarian Infiltrator is interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably just dead here even as things currently stand after drawing Tough Cookie, but hey, gotta keep battling. All right, Tank deciding after 7 minutes in the tank, no joke, deciding to attack. All right, yeah, I'll take it. I don't have any flyers. I'm at 2. Yeah, I'll gain 3 life since I have to do that. Let's see. I lost the flip this time and drew an island. Ugh. And then he blocks 2 things. Let's see, I can animate every single one of my artifacts. He blocks 2 of them. Takes 12, 19. Okay. Is there anything else I can do? I guess not. I go to 5 off of sacking this. It's a non-creature artifact. I can make a 4/4. Block. 12. Yeah, I guess I'm 1 short. All right. Cool. All right. Shadow Spear. Oh, Manifold Key. Let's see. Playing against that, I don't really think I'm going to side a whole lot. Yeah, I think I like where I'm at. All right. I'm on the play here. Ooh, this is a hand. This is a hand. All right. Well, I get to play turn 1 Seed Shark, which is pretty much the dream. And then turn 2, I can have up Subtlety. I could also play Sensei's Top and activate it, but I think I'll just leave up Subtlety is my guess. I mean, Subtlety is pretty good. I suppose Stern Scolding, maybe not though, because Stern Scolding probably counters about the same range of things that Top does. Or, sorry, that Subtlety does. So if he doesn't have a Mox on turn 1, then I feel like maybe it's just fine to play the top, spin the top, and then, because what if he doesn't have a 2-drop, then I just wasted my mana. All right, yeah, I think I'm going to play the top, actually. All right, see, I can lose some flips here. This is a fine time. All right, let's play Sensei's Divining Top. And then send, and then this way I can also make the Incubator token. If he doesn't do anything, I'll make an Incubator token and spin the top. If he does do something, like if he plays Third Path, I can just Stern Scolding it. And then have up Subtlety later. All right. Spin top here. Okay. And let's make an Incubator. I could tap the top to draw a card. I think I will. And then play Swamp. And then play the Sensei's Divining Top. And if he's got a counter for the top, then yeah, that's a little unfortunate. But I like getting an extra token out of the deal. So I think that's worth exposing top to a counterspell. And then now I'm going to hit for 3 here, and I'll have Subtlety up for his next play, or Stern Scolding, kind of depending. If he plays a card I can Stern Scolding, I'll probably just do that, just because keeping Subtlety for something larger could be good. And hopefully, I've got 2 lands on top, but hopefully I can find a little action past that. Oh, end of turn Malcolm. Actually, maybe I will Subtlety this, though. Let's see. He's got, I'm trying to think. He's got the Kite Sail Larcenist is pretty annoying. How bad do I care about that? I guess the Malcolm isn't that bad. I think I'm just going to let Malcolm happen here. And I don't like that I had to think about it that long, but I think that's okay. And then I will take the 2 here, go to 15, and get to spin top and make an incubator token again. I think is going to be my plan. And if I have a good subtlety target here, then I'll be in for that. Let's see, a talisman. Yeah, all right. Subtlety, he's probably going to leave it on top, and then I can do that later. Let's see. What's he doing with that Larcenist? I would assume he's putting Larcenist on top. It's a pretty good card. I guess it doesn't quite get him out of this, but yeah, I just really, the thing with the Malcolm is I just really didn't want to get Larcenisted. I guess that was the cost of the whole spin top thing. I would have just had Triple Island in play. But I also feel like with 2 lands on top, after my draw step, so they put it on top, yeah. Then, here, let's spin top. Manifold Key, okay. That's actually not that bad, and I'll explain why in just a sec. I like winning flips. Yeah, let's just play Manifold Key, make another 1/1. And the reason I like Manifold Key here is I get to spin top and then tap top and then untap it with key and then tap top again, and you end up basically drawing 2 cards because you can only put the top back once. And that is also why I didn't animate another incubator, because I assume I'm going to Stern Scolding the Larcenist here. Winning the Mana Crypt flip makes it pretty easy to want to just keep attacking here. He's at 9. Next turn, I can attack for 8 if I want. Actually, I can attack for a full 9 if I get to counter the Larcenist. Maybe I should have actually attacked with 1 more incubator. Yeah, I guess so. All right. I'll take it. I'm at 13. And let's see what he's got. I mean, I assume it starts with the Larcenist. Stern Scolding, make a 3rd token. Oh, now he's just dead. Make a token. I'll tap this to draw and Manifold Key it. I could also make a mana with a Mana Vault. Or Mana Crypt, rather. So that basically is net +1 card. Animate a token. Animate a token. Lose a flip. Good. I want to get a little credit for losing flips, so that I can build up some credit to win flips in the really clutch spots. And that is game 2. All right, sideboarding. I think on the draw, maybe I can take out a land. I feel like, and then put in like a Simian Simulacrum, just like a little bit more of a beatdown thing. All right, let's try doing that. All right, what do we got? Well, we got an Academy in the opener, and I'm pretty happy I took a land out. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I'll keep this. Tank's mulling, and now I'm really hoping that he draws a 3rd Path Iconoclast. Because if he goes land go, I play a Mortuary, because I have a lot of blue, so I should get the green land into play. And if I Mortuary, and then he goes Iconoclast and I Bowmasters, it is just awesome. Let's see what he's got here. All right, tank mult to 4. Well, ooh, top looks great here. Mulling to 4 is going to make things pretty hard for you, not going to lie. That explains the protracted mulligan. If he plays the Iconoclast, that would have been so sick. Let's just go Talisman into top here. Then I'll probably upkeep top. I have a lot of mana. Undercity Sewers is nice with the top as well. This Bowmasters doesn't look like it's got anything too relevant to do here, but we'll see what we can find. All right, there goes a Waterlogged Grove. Sure, let's go upkeep, top, Island, Graduteer, Mindstone. Okay. Let's draw. Get V-click there. All right. Academy. Play Gadgeteer. Explosives for 0 because that gives me a clue. And I guess I'll pass the turn here. Mindstone's my top card. If this Gadgeteer lives for a little bit longer, then I mean the game is already going to be really, really hard for Tank to win, given that he's on 4 cards. And he's cycling a Raugrin Triumph. Yeah. All right, this game's over. I'm going to get to really pop off here in a second. Let's look at the top 3. Draw with top. And now we're just going to be up to our old shenanigans where we're like Mindstone, make a token. Top, make a token. I mean, it's actually even grosser than that. So let's play Undercity Sewers. Put this in the graveyard. Tap Academy for 7. Draw a card with top. Crack a clue. Play top. Make a clue. I mean, this is just a sick draw engine. Draw a card with top. Crack a clue. Play top. And I guess I'll play the Simulacrum here. And put 2 counters on the Simulacrum. The reason I'm doing that over the Gadgeteer is that the Gadgeteer is like the best thing I have in play. No reason to pay off Tank more for Gadgeteering here. Or killing Gadgeteer, rather. I'm the one Gadgeteering. We are Gadgeteering hard. All right, yeah, I mean, like I have 5 draws in play, well, 4 clues plus a Sensei's top. I have an Academy that's tapping for currently 9 mana. I have a Bowmasters that they haven't even seen yet, and I'm probably not going to play this game. If I can avoid playing it, I will. And I think we're doing good. All right, and Tank gives it up. We're 1-0. Alrighty, time for round 2. I'm on the play. I like that. I guess I have to mulligan that hand. All right, I have unmulliganed. Tolarian Academy effectively does that. I'm going to keep this hand, put an island back. And island, and I'm going to play explosives for 1. He's got a lot of 1-drops in his deck, and I'm going to want to play it to keep for Academy soon anyway. So now if he leads on a Delighted Halfling or an Avacyn's Pilgrim, then I get to just blow it up. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, I think. Yeah. And then you can resolve a 2-drop, and then I can go Mindstone Academy and have something up. Okay, Staff of the Storyteller. Yeah, that's all right. Ooh. Mindstone, Shadow Spear, Academy, go. No Wasteland on this side that we've seen. Next turn I can Trinket Mage for something. All right, Mana Leak, the Tireless Tracker. Take my 1, and what are we going to Trinket Mage for? Let's see what he draw. A Battle Ball. Oh, in that case, let's Trinket Mage. I think for just Mana Crypt, probably. Let's see. I guess with Sensei's top, I'll have 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. I could just get Mox Ruby then. I mean, the Battle Ball seems like it goes a long way. He does have a couple ways to kill it. I think if I get Sensei's top, I'll have 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that seems fine. Because as long as I find a land here, Yeah, I'm glad I kept it. Because basically the concern with getting a Mox or a Mana Crypt is, let's say I saw those 3 cards, right? Let's say I play Battlesphere and he kills it or something. I don't want to end up in a spot where I'm just like completely flooded. So this seems totally fine. Oh, he's drawing with Spirit Token. That's a good start for me. To what, Sentinel or something? Hardcast Elvish Spirit Guide? Okay, well, I like our spot then. Let's just slam the Battle Ball. Actually, should have put Bank Buster on top. I'll just upkeep, stop it. And pass the turn. No, I'll send with the Trinket Mage. Even with a Shadow Spear in play, I think sending with Trinket Mage is good. I mean, you don't usually want to trade off when you have a good equipment in play, but I figure, I don't know, there's not much that... I don't think that I'm equipping the Trinket Mage with Shadow Spear anytime soon, so it feels like just trading off and making something like Palace Jailer less threatening is good, though it doesn't matter that much. Okay, so assuming he kills the Battle Sphere, we're still in great shape. If he doesn't kill the Battle Sphere, I get to Shadow Spear it up and hit for 1 million. He can't really Council's Judgment it either. Oh, an Adeline? Yeah, that's going to get him a token to trigger the staff, but he's not even going to be able to use it this turn. I think this looks pretty good to me here. I mean, it's not like he's blocking with the flyer probably. Though maybe he is, I don't know. I guess he doesn't really help with Shadow Spear on the Battle Ball. Oh, he's got the Solitude. Okay. Yeah, so he does have the removal spell for it. That's annoying. And I think I'm just going to take the damage from the token. All right, draw. Let's actually spin the top. Okay, draw. Bank Buster. Draw. Spin top. Night Scythe. Okay, I do like that. And I guess I'll sack the Mind Stone, or maybe just tap the top. I mean, I want to be able to block Adeline with the tokens. If I sack Mind Stone, yeah, so I'm going to tap the top, I think. Night Scythe. And play a land and equip Shadow Spear on, I guess, the Necron Warrior. Okay. Pass the turn here. I mean, he's down to 1 card in hand. I feel like I'm still in really good shape. My top cards are Sensei's Top, a basic, and a Triome. But this Academy, Bankbuster, Top, Mindstone, like I'm getting to get a lot of looks at new cards. What did he pitch this Solitude, by the way? I'll give Runes, sure. And Adeline right now, I can block it down with Necron Warrior plus Night Scythe if I want. I could also block it down with Necron Warrior plus 2 Mirror tokens. We'll see. All right. Skyclave Apparition. Okay. Night Scythe, Bankbuster, Bankbuster. Okay, we're grinding out here. Forest is a lot better for me than Plains because now I can't activate the staff yet. Okay, I draw my top. Let's cast the top first before tapping Academy. Tap Academy for a bunch. Let's spin the top. Oh, there we go. There we go. I've got some good blockers. Yeah, let's just play Jace and draw some cards here. Don't think bouncing anything really does much for me, so let's draw 3. Put back Swamp Zagoth Triumph, play top. Spin the top. Draw. Cycle the Triumph. Play the top. All right, and pass the turn with a bunch of blockers to protect this Jace. That's all my goal is to protect Jace. And I've got 2 more lands on top. All right, he gets to draw off the staff, but hopefully doesn't have another really good play this turn. He's out of staff tokens, but anytime he attacks, like even he could just attack with the human token to get a staff token off of Adeline. Let's say he doesn't have something that affects combat right now. What's his attacks? He can attack with 5 things into Jace. Because he gets a token off Adeline. Let's see. These 2 block Adeline. Well, we'll see. Just attacking Jace with that. Do I want to... I think I will accrue the Night Scythe. I'm fine blocking here. Actually, let's spin the top again, because I don't know. All right, at some point I'll have not lands. I'm drawing so many cards here. I do get to block there and gain some life, and then I think I'll just trade here. It seems like this is going to come up over the next few turns. Lena Ralph, sure. Okay, draw Underground Mortuary, play this, put this in the graveyard. Let's brainstorm with Jace. Put back 2 lands. Let's tap Academy for mana. Sack Mindstone to draw a card. Spin top. There we go. There we go. Okay. Nettle Cyst and Sicarian Infiltrator. Let's draw Sicarian Infiltrator. I've already played my land, so... Actually, do I want to just Nettle Cyst instead? Maybe that actually is better. Hold on. Let's rearrange. All right. Draw off top. Play Nettle Cyst. Equip onto the Necron Warrior. And then I'm going to attack for 10 here. And then move Nettle Cyst onto one of the mirror tokens. Okay, onto a mirror token, leaving up a counterspell. And then pass. And then next turn, he's going to draw off that for sure. And then I can counterspell whatever he plays. The mirror token can eat the Adeline. Jace can get hit by Skyclave and I block 3 tokens. Or I just let Jace die and attack back for lethal. That's probably what I end up doing. At this point, I don't need the Jace, especially with Sicarian Infiltrator coming. It seems like leaving all my mirror tokens alive is going to be good. Well, I'm really glad I got Sensei's top. I think that certainly worked out. No. We are not interested in Elspeths, I'm afraid. Also, I'm at 33, by the way, so I think we're doing just fine here. All right, going to game 2. Yeah, I'll side out a land. And I could put in Simian Simulacrum. I think that's probably still better than any of my other options. I kind of like Unruly Krasis, but I just don't think I have the mana to justify it over Simian Simulacrum. Okay, on the draw here. This hand's all 3s on the draw. I'm going to mulligan this. I have 2 pieces of power in my deck. I guess I'll keep this. And I think I just put the Battle Ball on the bottom. This hand's also not great, but at least I get to spin the top. And I think going to 5 over keeping this would be kind of crazy. Do need to find a Mox or Mana Leak, or basically a thing to play in the first few turns that does something. Plains Tank. We had an Elvish Spirit Guide over there? We thinking about turn 1 Scavenging Ooze? I guess we'll see. Oh no, it's a Chrome Mox. Okay, imprint the Scavenging Ooze. And use the Elvish Spirit Guide. You're playing an Elite Spellbinder. Okay. Well, I mean, it uses a lot of cards. And I guess you take the Chrome Host Seed Shark most likely. Anton could take the Sensei's top if he wanted to make it so I didn't have a play in the first 2 turns, but then I just play the Seed Shark on 3. Yeah, take Seed Shark. Of course I draw land. Let's upkeep spin. I mean, I have some 2s in my deck. Actually, let's just draw. I really need him to not play something this turn. Okay, no plays. Because if I draw a counterspell or something, so much better. All right, well, I'll play my island. pass the turn here. One more turn of grace? No. Damn. I felt like I needed, given that he had turn 1 Elite Spellbinder, I needed one more turn of no plays. Unfortunately, he's got something here. If I can find Flicker Wisp on the Spellbinder, yeah, that's pretty good. I'm not going to try to tap top to draw in response, to draw a counterspell. That seems nonsense. All right, can I find out Orcish Bowmasters here? He's going to take my Sicarian Infiltrator now. Orcish Bowmasters, Tough Cookie, Jace, Trinket Mage. Okay. I mean, I'm just going to draw Trinket Mage here. I think it's pretty clear that I just go Trinket Mage and I get Mox Ruby. I could get Explosives. I take 6 down to 8. No, that seems not good. If I knew I could find another land, an accelerant, that'd be interesting. But here, Mox Ruby means I get to 6 down to 8, and then I get to cast Chrome Host Seed Shark. Obviously, there's things he could have, like he could have Loran. All right. That makes things a lot worse. Though Bowmasters is pretty nice. Okay. I mean, I'm not dead here. Because now I go to 8. I draw. Play my Yavimaya. Now he has access to double green, which I guess I don't love. And I guess I actually should have put back the other way, but whatever. I'll play Mind Stone. I was probably going to end up doing this anyway, but I could have put back Mind Stone first to draw off of top and then tap the top to draw the Bowmasters, but I think this is fine. I need him to tap this Loran to draw a card. Oh, that's not good news. Is this Elspeth? Oh, Adeline. Okay. That doesn't change much. Bowmaster. I mean, Adeline is good, don't get me wrong. I'll kill the Flicker Wisp, I guess. Make a token. Now I go Trinket Mage on the human, Orc on the Loran. I take 3 down to 5. And then draw Sensei's top here. Do I play the Seed Shark? Or do I play I think I just play a Sicarian Infiltrator for 2. Oh wait, no, it's not going to be for 2. It's just going to be for 1. In that case, I'll just cast the Seed Shark. And hope he doesn't have anything too good here. He's got 1 card in hand, now 2. If you can have 1 turn of not playing anything, just 1. No, does not appear the case. Okay. Now I'm pretty dead. Block, and I'll just chump with the Bowmasters. It's not really doing much else here for me. I'm at 2. Sensei's top. Spin. Academy would have done it earlier, but it does not do it now. All right, going to game 3. Yeah, I mean, he had turn 1 Elite Spellbinder. Don't like that. Do I want to take out a Simian Simulacrum now that I'm on the play? I probably do. All right, let's do it. I'm on the play. Any academies? Any mana crypts? I'm just going to mulligan this hand. That hand. Oh my god. I just don't think 5-land ineffective spell Chrome Host Seed Shark is good. Man, not the way I want this to go down. If I just find a mana crypt in this 3rd hand, I'd be happy. I even sided the land back in. 1 land would have been nice here too if I had an island instead of any card here except Ruby. Or I guess Bankbuster. Turn 1 Bankbuster would be nice. All right, time to go to 5. Okay, I'll keep this. Put back Yavimaya. Just put back Island probably. I could also put back Subtlety. I'm going to put back Island. Int untanked for a while, then kept. I'm just going to look for cheap artifacts. Mana Crypt. Let's go. Swamp. I'm going to put in my graveyard. I just think that, like, with Academy in hand, any cheap artifact represents so much mana, especially because if it's like a mana artifact or something. All right. He did tank for a while before keeping, so maybe he doesn't have a great one. All right. Mox, Mana Crypt. Anything. All right. Now, I guess now I'll take a land, but look, my deck has a lot of either lands or cheap artifacts. There's not that many cards that aren't one of those that I could draw. The question is, if he Elvish Spirit Guides an Elite Spellbinder here, do I Subtlety it? I really don't want to. Oh my god, he has a Mox. That's not... And a good Mox, not even a Chrome Mox. And an Elvish Spirit Guide. Oh, is this a Chariot? Well, I can't even Subtlety that, so... Alright. Land here, and I have a shot. Alright, land... Nettle Cyst, and then I need him to not have a good play this turn, like no Loran or Skyclave. What is this? Hero of Bladehold. I'm not going to Subtlety it. I can't win if I Subtlety that. I'm going to hope to draw a land and then cast Sicarian Infiltrator for 2 and then have good blocks. All right. Yeah. All right. That's how this is going to go, I guess. All right. Manifold Key. I'm pretty dead now. Yep. Turn 2 Chariot, turn 3 Hero. Oh, I wonder what hand he had, because he thought for a long time about keeping. He was missing a land or something, probably. It was probably like Temple Garden Plains or Temple Garden Forest Emerald. Inexpensive cards, but obviously you would keep that, so I don't know what it could have been. I guess I'm going to lose this. Ugh, I hate losing with good Academy decks. It's such a bummer. Like, if I drew a land there and I could have mid-combat infiltrated for 2, drawn an extra card, really would have been something. Yeah, I mean, he's got it all here. Also, I mulled twice. I was looking for... I don't know, just a slightly faster hand. I don't think that the Chrome Host Seed Shark hand would have done it. Yeah. Is there any way I can have one of my creatures survive this turn? I don't really think so. This is his turn 4. He's attacking with these. I'm at 14. Okay. These are all attacking. Yeah, whatever. I'm dead. Wow, that was a beating because my loss means we actually lost the draft 1-5. BK 0-2, Mac 0-2, and me 1-1. So sometimes you get beaten down, and you know what? I like this deck. It wasn't a perfect Academy deck, but I had 4 counters. I had Academy, a Mana Crypt, a Ruby. It was really good. Games against Anton were tough. Turn 1 Elite Spellbinder against a kind of slow hand where I actually mulliganed, and then game 3 I mulled to 5 and he had turn 2 Chariot. Like, that's just not reasonable. I don't think Subtletying the Hero of Bladehold would have done anything there. In any case, this is disappointed me saying that's it for the draft, but Tough Cookie was good. That was cool. And I do love drafting my Academy decks, so I guess I'll take that. In any case, that'll do it for today. I appreciate you watching, win or lose. Tomorrow, we'll have more wins, I can tell. I will see you then. Another draft coming up. Be there or miss out on some good Academy action. Maybe. I don't even know what I've drafted yet. I'm just assuming. In any case, that'll do it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.